to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Memphis offense takes the field. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Running into the open space. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck-up from those linebackers with the play action.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point. do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some... And what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still there.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Snap in the shotgun. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! He just makes it loose. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire play.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. At the 40, there he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because, Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his...
Touchdown, midshipman! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every time we speak to defense... before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The short hands, it's Cherry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's...
Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Cherry. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Memphis. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he puts through the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. There he goes. The 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
This quarterback is so good at creating. Plays break down, things aren't perfect. He has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Leaves it with the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Nice move to keep running. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Now he's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Cherry. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Navy!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Power football with the run. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Memphis! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. A fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Still looking, on the move. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket where you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
From the gun, looking for a man. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, Midshipman! Quick strike through the air for the score. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Cumbie. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as his offense is trying to do some work. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Cherry. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the up. Turning it on! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Navy quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
This time it's complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On third down, he drops to throw. Showing the arm straight down the left side.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Looking deep. Makes the grab at the 30. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll start this drive firing. He wants to take the top off. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Navy! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Now the play fake. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This
got some room, entered to the goal line. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Love. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great...
Going downfield for the big play. It's complete! And he will score! Touchdown, midshipman! Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Cumbie. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. That they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. No good. And after after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out.
It's a running room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's going to run it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They try to pop a run on the draw. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense.
There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes... their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Off the play fake. Here's a heat. On the run, still looking.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McCaffrey. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Navy quick to the line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
They already have... comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's long. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Navy will have it with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Grabbed over the middle. It's long. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, midship. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Bradford. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cumby. And he's brought down after. Gain. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go right back to him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now facing a 3rd and long. Can't get him to the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it, right?
Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over UMass. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye. Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Extending the play. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Pace, 27, jump.
Grabbed behind the line, it's ball. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! Fitted in the window for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. A 1st down for the offense.
Set, ready.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And that one is picked off in the end zone. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.